Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And today we are wishing Morissette a happy birthday. I believe I read in one of the comments, so I hope it's actually true, just not one of those fake comments. But that today, June 2nd, is Morissette's birthday, so I figured what a perfect opportunity to wish her a happy birthday here on the channel. That being said, if it's not her birthday, well, we still get a reaction breakdown. But if it is her birthday, happy birthday. If you want to check out the rest of the stuff on the channel, I got a whole bunch of stuff. If you want to send me a request, I have two different numbers, international WhatsApp, regular text, depending on your location. And if you want to join, lastly, the weekly Zoom calls that I'm starting on my Patreon. It's a new Patreon perk. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be cool to actually interact and hang out with you guys, because you guys see my face all the time. It'd be cool to actually see your face and interact with you guys. So links in the description, two different Patrons too. This is Morissette.
Ready? You guys ready?
Closed up from love, didn't need the pain. Once or twice was enough, and it was all
She's a good piano player.
Time starts to pass before you know it, you're frozen.
Nice reverb on the vocals. Okay, let's talk about this really quick, actually. So we got some in-ear monitors, so that's so she can hear herself. Part of the reason you would use in-ear monitors is because, like, when you're singing, you can actually hear the whole mix that you have. So, for example, you might be able to hear yourself with the reverb if you wanted to. You could hear the piano a little clearer. There might not be even an amp for the piano. It might just be running straight into the DAW, the DAW. So that could be possible too. You have this sweet microphone going on, some sort of condenser microphone with a shock mount. The studio is actually really nice. Is this her boyfriend's studio? Because I feel like I remember seeing that left side of the background in one of the, like, his versions of, like, their duets. I feel like they did some sort of duet, and it was him in his studio, and I feel like that was the background of it. But we got some sweet looking stuff. Kind of looks like my guitar over here, which is cool. But although I don't have the controls on the outside, I have mine on the inside. But sweet looking studio, man.
But something happened for the very first time. My heart melted to the ground, found something.
Piano sounds great.
Everyone's looking around, thinking I'm going crazy. Ooh, yeah. And I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you. They're trying to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the frame.
Oh, let's talk about this really quick. Great. Oh yeah, actually, okay. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Watch right here. Okay, this is how you can tell Morissette is a professional artist, and that she is more than just, like, you know, a person with a good voice, right? This is I think the key. If you are a starting artist, this is the key that determines, like, what a professional artist and an amateur artist is. This is super important. She hit a funky note on the piano, and then she kind of lost her chord right there, probably because she was thinking about that funky note, and she kind of had that delay. I'm gonna venture to guess that if you had seen this video and I had not said anything, 80% of you would not even notice anything at all. Just like, been like, oh, this unbelievable performance, which is true. There's only a 20% that might have been, she kind of messed up a little bit. And then of that 20%, I'd say maybe even 2% even care, right? So if 100 people see this, maybe 2 people even care that she hit a funky note. The point being, though, is that as a professional artist doesn't even acknowledge it. She didn't even smirk that she hit a funky note. She just kept going, powering through it, like it was no big deal, like it didn't even happen. That's why most people wouldn't even notice. That's super important to do. An amateur artist gets kind of all awkward, kind of like smirks, makes a funky face. You know, might apologize for a funky note. You know, might apologize. Oh, I forgot the chord. Like, then what that does is it really introduces the audience to that incorrect note, and then it makes it really awkward. So, like, that's the difference between a professional and an amateur or starting off musician, is like learning just to let it go and ignore it, as opposed to having to feel like you have to address it because you might feel insecure, like, oh, they're gonna judge me for it, so I need to get ahead of it before they even notice it. Well, it's like, you know what? Most people wouldn't even notice it, and that's a great example of a professional artist that just pushes through it, doesn't even acknowledge the fact that there was a funky note. So if we go back in here, you can hear that she hits that random, like, if she kind of finger touches like a wrong key note in the key, which is natural, like, that's human, like, everybody does that. But like I said, the important part is that you, as to look more professional, you don't entertain that. You know, you just, everybody does it, but, like, the amateurs are the people that are the ones that will make a big deal about it. You know what I mean?
That I keep on close.
Oh, I didn't rewind far enough for that note, but you heard the pause. It almost even sounds like she was just kind of leaving room for anticipation. Like it's like, you know, most people wouldn't even notice it. Great reverb, man. See, even right there, like she held that chord twice because I think she was trying to figure her spot out, which is like, you learn to adapt, right? I mean, she made that like sound like where am I kind of thing, but like you learn to adapt rather than just pause and be like, oh no, where am I? You just hit the chord again. Kind of nobody's gonna know that you like that chord wasn't supposed to be there. You just extend it, like you make it work. That is such she is like, this is like a master class. It's like professional musicianship where it's like you just keep going and the average person won't even pick up on it.
So loud, the piercing sounds fill my ears, try to fill me with doubt. That I know that the goal is to keep me from falling.
The power in the voice, man, is so good.
Ooh, yeah.
So good.
But nothing's greater than the risk that comes with your embrace. And in this world of loneliness, I see your face. And everyone around me thinks that I'm going
Huge reverb.
Baby, and I don't care.
The nice part about the reverb though is it's full and long reverb, but it's not crowding her voice. Like it's really distant in the background, which you hear, but it's not overwhelming her vocals.
I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but
Nice.
they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing. Will you cut me open and die? Keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love.
I wonder what she's looking at over here in the right hand corner. Nice riff on that.
You cut me open, Lord, and it's draining all of me. Find it hard.
Come on, Lois. She repositioned that note to re-get that. She's got such a crazy voice.
Find it hard to believe.
Sabay. Di ready yung shifting mo doon. Kinakabahan.
And it's draining all
It's funny, her talking voice and her singing voice are very different, man. She's such a powerful
find it
voice.
hard to believe. I'll be wearing these scars for
Come on.
everyone to see.
She doesn't even like flinch hitting these notes. It's insane.
Care what they say. I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing.
Great vocal control.
Will you cut me open and
Mali yung chords.
Her voice is crazy, man.
Oh, you cut me open
Come on, this is insane, man.
Oh, you keep bleeding love. I
Aaway na ka ni Bobby dito.
you cut me open.
I also love that she's just having fun. You know, sometimes like maybe some things aren't perfect, but she's just like she's having fun, and that is contagious as an audience watcher.
Keep bleeding, keep bleeding love.
There's no pressure on herself. You know what I mean?
Ah, man, sorry. I have not sung that song in a while. I can't. Yun. I can't. Yeah. This is why we do.
This is why we what? I want to know what this is gonna say. Dude, what a crazy cover, man. She did such a good job. Shout out to Morissette. I am a big fan of her music and her voice, man. It's incredibly powerful. I really enjoy it. So happy birthday, Morissette. Hope you have a great day. For everybody else, if you want to check out the rest of the stuff on the channel, the Morissette stuff, my stuff, it means a lot to me. If you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto, wherever you listen, at Music, Spotify, Pandora, all the great platforms you can stream it. If you're familiar with Brad Steele, actually, I have a new song coming out with Brad Steele this week, so I'm really looking forward to you guys hearing that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless and peace.